Hello everyone, I'm Richie Roberts, and I both watch and make stupid shit on the internet. Sometimes for this channel. I am the guy that made Slime Abridged. I'm the writer, director, and voice of Great Sage. Uh, as you can tell by the title of this fucking video, Slime's not been out for a while. It did not occur to me until somebody mentioned it. It was like, maybe the reason you're having trouble getting YouTube subscribers because you haven't put out any relevant content in a year. And I'm like, okay, first off, we make the content that we make because we want to make the content. If we were doing it for the views and stuff, then we'd probably be riding every fucking trend that's on the internet and not making random obscure things. We sure as shit wouldn't have started with Log Horizon Abridged. We'd have probably jumped right into ReZero or Attack on Titan or whatever the fuck is trendy. We're making the shit that we like, and if you don't like it, well, it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be positive, but this is a video about why Slime 9 is not here yet, and there are several parts to that. Number one, having to recast people. There are 3 characters that had to be recast. I'm not going to say who or why. It's none of your fucking business, but it's a situation that's out of their control, and it's not anything. There's no drama. It's on the technology side of things, and it's stuff that we can't really fix. And if we delay this project anymore, you know, it's just going to end up being another 6 months and we still haven't put out slime content. We want to give you slime content. I want to put out slime content for you. And I don't speak for everybody on Fat Dog Studios. This is just my opinion. But I don't live to just make this one piece of content. I want to make more stuff. And I'm blatantly aware that a lot of the original content that we're working on, that we're putting so much time and effort into, most of you don't give a shit about. But to those of you that do, thank you. So what's the other thing? I said some of it was technical. Well, the other thing is we've got some pieces in Slime 9 that are gonna take a bit longer because it's paid work. We're adding to what Slime 9 is to kind of improve the way that we've done things overall. I don't want to put out a crappy quality content. That's why I didn't put a deadline on it. I'd rather put out good content this time around than rushing to get this out 3 months after the most recent episode and it just being kind of meh, you know. But yeah, we got some paid work, and unfortunately the amount of money that we make from Patreon has been on a steady decline, and I get part of that's because we're not putting out the quote-unquote content that so many people originally came to the channel for. But we are trying to release as much stuff on Patreon, and we're aware that we should probably be doing better with the Patreon, like putting more stuff up on Patreon, at least getting stuff out at least twice a month. We should have Patreon only exclusive stuff or patron calls. We'll kick around some ideas. We haven't figured anything out solidly yet, but there are plans. We have a lot of plans to try and chat with our patrons as much as we possibly can. But yeah, that's the biggest reason, because we don't have a lot of money and we're having to throw that money into so many different projects. It's going to take a little bit longer because it's a money issue and not a staff or production issue. We've got a lot of staff. We got a lot of people that are eager to work on stuff, but those people deserve to get paid. You know, they deserve to eat. Essentially, this turns into kind of a minor plug for our Patreon, link in the description. But that's essentially what is delaying Slime so much. And if you don't like it and you want to fix it and you had the financial security to do so, please consider supporting our Patreon. The lowest tier that you can give is $1, so it's actually pretty cheap. It's cheaper than a lot of anime streaming services that are out there. We're working on Slime 9. It's just gonna take a little longer than we thought. And as the person in charge of Slime Abridged, the responsibility falls on me. The fact that there hasn't been a new episode out in a year is completely my choice. And I just want to go ahead and say I'm very, very sorry. And please continue to be patient. We really, really appreciate your support. That's basically it for me. I'm going to go back to working on making more stupid shit on the internet. Hope you enjoy it.